Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Thank you for being here and happy 2/2/2/2 day. I'm filming this on February 22nd, 2022, which I thought was pretty appropriate, and I am titling this video, What Chapter is Unfolding in Your Life? Alright, so if you guys would, in just a moment, I'm going to show you 3 open books, and I'll have you choose the one that speaks to you the most. Hello, book number 1. Welcome. So I've got 3 decks with me. I've got the Light Seers Tarot, which I'm going to start with first. I have Angel Dreams, which I haven't used in Lord knows how long. And then the Natural Enchantments Oracle, okay? So, I'm going to pull, oh, okay. 2 wanted to come out. Let's see if I can get one more with this. All right, so the 2 that fell out, 9 of Swords and 9 of Wands. Honestly, what I look when I get these cards, I don't want you to be too concerned. Can you see it okay? I don't want to there we go. Honestly, what I hear with this is an ending. So 9s itself, numerology-wise, 9 is like the last phase of a cycle, the ending of a cycle, right? And then it goes to 1. So I look at this, especially the 9 of Swords here, needing to release, to let go of something. She's got her head buried in her hands, okay? She looks sad, right? And up above are a bunch of birds. And birds symbolize taking off and needing to, to release, just give it up, to surrender. So I look at this as right now, you're finishing a chapter. You're finishing a chapter, all right? And but this part of the chapter, the ending of this chapter, to start a new chapter, you need to release the past, or release just, I don't know, something that isn't working for you. It could be something relating to work. I do feel for some of you, line of work is changing, and that's not a bad thing, okay? It's also possible that a relationship or two, you already know is on its way out, so it's just kind of letting it happen. It could be a romantic relationship. It literally could be a friendship, right? Or like I said, even if work is changing, you could be leaving some colleagues. So that's what I get, is right now there is this ending to get you set up for something new. And I look at this card, the 9 of Wands, and I mean, guys, I don't really care what the 9 of Wands specifically means in tarot. I look at this card and she's standing there at a fence. I feel like it's at a fence. And, I mean, she's tall enough that she can just walk right over the fence, let's be serious. But she's holding this, staff, with a light on top. So I kind of look at it she's sort of, I don't know if I want to say she's waiting to make the move, she's waiting to move on, to make a change or something, but it's just, I look at this she knows what she has to do, and she's sort of waiting for the right time to do it. And I want to say to you, if you're waiting to do something, don't bother waiting for the right time, because the right time is now. There isn't ever going to be a right time. If you're inspired to do something, go and do it. And then once you've done it, you'll realize, oh, that was the right time. But, so I say that because the next card I picked was the Magician, which is the number 1 card, right? And I already spoke about 9s, endings, 1s, beginnings. So you guys are at a precipice right now. You're in that hallway. Doors closed, right, to the past, to something that has finished up, and you're in that hallway about to put your hand on the handle of that new door, right, to your new chapter. And with the Magician, I mean, the Magician creates. Magicians are powerful beings. So I feel like you have been also learning your own power, learning how to stand in your own power, and really like you're only going to accept like what you desire, what you want, right? You're like, nope, I'm not dealing with like anything else. And that's good though, because you're literally you are creating the life that you want. As well you should, because it's your life. You're living, right? You don't want to be living a life for someone else. Maybe that's something you're meant to be giving up right now, is living for others when you should be taken care of and living for yourself. So I love these. I love that these cards came out. You guys have like no idea. Okay? So I'm gonna move these aside. I want to pull a few cards from the Angel Dreams. And I feel like my head is being cut off in this video. So hold on. It's bothering me. That's a little better. It was bothering me. Okay. So I'm gonna shuffle. Oh, my table's moving. This table moves. I was inspired to use this deck. My dreams were crazy this morning I should say. I didn't sleep like too well last night, but this morning, and I don't know, I have to tell you guys my dream. I have to tell you my dream. Maybe something about it is going to resonate for one of you. I was telling my mother this morning that I was somewhere and there was other people around, but like, and I feel like in my dream I was looking, like I had to park my car somewhere, and there was sort of a traffic jam, but not. It was just, I don't know, people were taking their time going. And then when it came time for me to get to my car, I guess someone had moved my car. And so I went to the guy to get my keys or something, and he handed me a scratch ticket. Like it was already scratched. And he was like, "Here you go." He just hands it to me, and the winning amount on the ticket, so he didn't want the winning ticket. It's a winning ticket. He didn't want it. And I looked, and the winning amount was $100.97. Which is, guys, if you ever buy a scratch ticket, like, or scratcher, as some people in other states call it, like, you don't win, like, a odd amount like that, right? Like, they all end in, like, zeros. So, I don't know. $100.97. And the guy didn't want it, and he was just like, "Here." And I was like, "Thanks." And then, I just, like, walk away to go get to my car. Like, I don't know, man. I had to tell you that dream. Maybe some part of it will resonate. If any of you watching, like, know how to decode dreams, I mean, I kind of know how to decode dreams, but that one has stumped me. So if you know how to decode dreams, leave a comment. Let me know what y'all think, what that means. All right, let's get back to you. Let's see here. Yeah, this one's sticking out to me too. You're getting 4 on this one. All right. First card, premonition, prophecy. And if you look at the birds, they kind of look like they're forming the number 3. I like that. Also, birds, again, was in this card. So I look at this like your intuition is really speaking to you. So you need to pay attention. School, lessons. Yep, this is probably letting go of, releasing the old chapter to start a new one is probably a lesson you signed up for, quite honestly. Learning how to let go of something in order to welcome invite something even better in, okay? I do also feel with this though, and this is only going to apply for a couple of you, that if you've been thinking of like going back to school or like taking a course on whatever interests you, like look at this as kind of like a yes, like a 2 thumbs up, okay? I like it. Also, being that I had picked it next to the premonition card, the 3 really sticks out to me. So it could be within the next 3 weeks, within the next 3 months that you end up learning something new. But 3 is also a number of like networking and collaboration, people coming together, okay? So just kind of be open to that time frame, but also just more people coming in to help you, all right? Now these two, because I couldn't decide between both of them, I got this card from me the other day, and I need to listen to it. Fairies, environment, playtime, enchantment. I feel like it's the playtime, the play, that a lot of us need right now to get out and have fun. Angels, support and guidance. You guys are so supported. So like, you know, if you are, and I'm not even going to say if, okay, because honest to God, I just collectively, and myself included, collectively, like, we are all in this midst of change and transformation, okay? Like, in some aspect, for some people, it will be like all aspects of their lives. For others, it's just going to be like one area of life, okay? Like, so in at least one area of your life, okay, in everyone's lives, change and transformation is occurring right now, okay? There is an ending to something, all right? And that will apply to you, you know, however it's supposed to, right? However it resonates with you, take only what resonates, leave the rest. I say that like every reading. So I just feel like collectively, we are all going through this, okay? And the past 2 years basically has set us up for that. We're meant to be going through this change collectively on a whole globally, but then individually, especially individually. So, and this card, I just, you know, it's easy for me to say you have support, you have guidance and support from like unseen forces. That relies on like a level of faith and trust that even some people don't have, right? Is just to believe, and even just to believe that like everything's going to work out, everything's going to end up being okay. I mean, think about it, you're here watching this video and look back at your life. And yes, you absolutely may have gone through some shitty times, like we all have. But like, here you are. Like, everything ends up being okay, even if it doesn't seem like it at the time. So I look at these cards and I'm like, yeah, you're definitely learning to, can you see the cards? It's also why I have the camera a little away. You're definitely learning to let go, to move on, release whatever it is you know you need to release, okay? And it's a lesson for you. Some lessons are easier to learn than others, all right? Some people don't like change. I love change. I really do. I love change. I do feel if you want to make this process a little easier for you, get out and play. Get out and play. I mean that. Get out and play. That may seem like sort of counterintuitive. One, it stops you in your tracks from stressing and having anxiety. Please tell me, what does anxiety get you besides ill health? Nothing good. It literally gives you nothing good. Nothing. Not a single thing. And oftentimes keeps you stuck, which is also not healthy. You know that. So, but you're supported. Playtime, having play, getting out and just relaxing, having fun, that is actually the level of abundance and prosperity. Like, it's literally, like, vibrationally, it is the same level. If you're someone who is always striving for abundance and prosperity, especially of the monetary kind, working hard and striving all the time isn't actually going, you're always going to be chasing. You're always going to be chasing. Incorporate some fun into your life to balance that out, and you'll be much more in line to receiving the prosperity that you're going for. Okay? Like, you gotta relax. Easier said than done. I know. No one likes to be told to like relax or like calm down, right? But it's true though, because that's like the vibration. That's the vibration of abundance. It just is. Go look it up. I ain't lying. And I've been learning that myself this past year, and I have good days. The past month or two, has been a little more difficult for me, to be honest. And I'm not really sure why. I think also because just intuitively, like really, truly, psychically, like I know, like especially this springtime, a new chapter is really like opening completely into my life. I don't fully know what that entails. I'm excited for it, but like I'm still in that sort of hallway right now, and I'm trying really hard to stay in that higher vibration. But I'm not gonna lie, the past month or two, I've been in a little bit of a lower one. So I'm trying to work myself back up. But I'm looking back at the past year and realizing that when I incorporated more play and more fun and just like joy, genuine joy into my life, believe it or not, more money came to me, and like I was just happier and less stressed. And I'm telling you guys, okay, like it's true. It's really true. Doesn't help that it's winter time though, because I don't know, winter is not my favorite season. I don't really like to get out in the winter. I'm happy that spring is a month away. So that's what I feel for you guys, that like you need to play. You need to, or just somehow incorporate more fun into your life right now. You do, okay? That's part of your new chapter, is the work that you have to do right now, okay? I do feel what I'm actually also getting, so some of you, the new chapter could involve teaching, or like being a mentor or a guide to someone. That's actually what I also get with this. Some of you are going to be in a teacher role. Am I saying you're going to literally be working for like an elementary school or a high school or anything like that? No. Some of you may. Rock on. Two thumbs up. No, I'm just getting a teacher role. You literally could be teaching something you already know to someone else, okay? And it's good. It's good. It's not a bad thing. Okay, I want you guys to understand that it's good. Okay. So let's see. But yeah, teacher's gonna come into play. Eight, the full moon. We just had a full moon. Oh, there we go. No glare. These cards are shiny, so I'm gonna be careful. I wanted to get the ring light, right, for like my phone and stuff to record videos, but then I realized a lot of the decks I have, the cards are shiny, and that does not work well. 42 or a 6 altitude. Your next chapter is going to involve some travel. Also, though, I didn't say that. I don't think I said that with these two cards. They're in the air, right? I talked about like going from like, A to B basically, but I failed to mention travel. No, you guys are, some of you are going to be moving. Never mind just travel. You're going to be moving. 51 or a 6 again. The nest. This is all about home, safety, security, protection, okay? So, yeah. I look at this card and I already spoke to you about, following your intuition, all right? Like, it's at an all-time high right now. It's going to continue to be at an all-time high. This past year, or a little over a year ago, I was told that for 2021, my intuition was going to be like all-time high. It's going to be so on point with even random things. It's going to like kind of freak you out. And legitimately it was. Like, I would think things in my head and 10 minutes later it happens. But it's still continuing for me. Also because the past year I've been like affirming like my intuition is my superpower and it is fucking strong. So it is. So with that said, I want you to follow your intuition. Even if you don't understand why you're getting whatever it is you're getting, follow it anyway. But you'll have to look at whatever you're going through currently from a different perspective. Okay, this is also getting like a bird's eye view, seeing the bigger picture. All right, taking yourself out of the box. But the main message I get with this is travel and moving for some of you. Some of you could just travel for this year. Fine. Traveling could lead to moving, all right? Or maybe you already have in mind where you want to move to. I also feel you're going to be putting up some boundaries, which is not a bad thing. I think that has to do with the whole letting go, releasing, right? Moving on, putting up boundaries to the past so that you're not staying in the past anymore. You're welcoming the future. I like this. I like all these cards, okay? Because yes, it involves change and transformation, and that can be scary, but I see this as being a good thing. So these two cards, so we got 2 9s, a 1, right? So endings and beginnings, an 8, which actually is also a number of abundance, of money and wealth. There was the 3, right, from the bird itself. I'm telling you all the numbers. These two, the 42 and 51, equals 6, both of them. 6 is the number of love, okay, in case you didn't know that. 6 is the number of love. So I do feel that even with this card, like you could be moving in with someone this year, before the end of the year. All right? And it's wonderful. Wonder-freaking-full. All right? So I like this. I like this a lot. Some of you also, regarding love, need to be open to long-distance relationship. Not going to apply to all of you. Understand that. That's not going to apply to all of you. But keep an open mind, because distance doesn't mean anything. If two people really want to be together, they will. Like, they just will. Both of them will put in the work for it. So I do feel that's going to come into play for a couple of you, that you need to be open to long-distance relationship. Long distances don't mean permanency. It could just be temporary for like a few months or something. So, yes. All right, I like this. I'm happy for you guys. I am. I hope you enjoyed these messages. Thank you for being here. Please give this video a like, comment on it, share it with others, subscribe to my channel. I would appreciate it, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye. Hello, book number 2. Welcome. So I got 3 decks with me. I've got the Lightseer's Tarot, which I'm going to start shuffling now. Okay. Got a few cards. I have the Angel Dreams and the Natural Enchantments Oracle. I need to fix, I had to fix this camera the first one around, but I had to do it again. All right. That's a little better. I wanted you to see some of this. So I'll have to be, where can you see this? No. I want you to see the cards. That's why I'm doing this. I want you to see the freaking cards. Like, over here, way over here. It's fine. All right, we got 4 cards here. I'm planning on pulling 3 cards from each deck, but we're just gonna see. These ones wanted to come out. Okay, so in no particular order, we have here 4 of Pentacles. Okay. We have here 10 of Wands. This is kind of reading a little bit like number 1 energy, the first one. 6 of Pentacles, 21, the World. So, okay, if you couldn't decide between book 1 or 2, they're reading a little similar, okay? Gotta get the right angle. All right, there we go. So, book 1's message basically was like this ending, beginning, like letting something go, moving on to a new beginning, okay? I get that with these 2 cards, 10 of Wands and the World, okay? I get that. It's like packing your bags and moving on to something new, okay? But if you look here, she's in a circle. She's sort of in like a bubble. And I don't want to say it's a cage, because it's not a cage, but it's possible that you have been feeling like you've been in a cage, right? Like you kind of, you want to break free. You don't want to be stuck anymore. And that's why it's like you're packing your bags and moving on, which is great, because I feel like that's necessary right now. I look at these 2 cards, the 4 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles, very earthy energy. But I feel like this is going to be relating to work and just finances. Like, so you moving on to a new life, to a new town, all right, just to the new chapter, it's gonna have to do because of work and money, not like, oh, you've run out of money. Because I mean, six of Pentacles is all about giving. Six of Pentacles is giving, not exactly giving away what you don't have, no, but it's just giving. Like if you have more than enough to give, it's like, I want to share it with you. Okay, so you may be coming in contact with someone over the next 1 to 3 months. That's what I'm feeling. Who can offer you just, I don't know, a better job, a better life. Like, and I see you like not taking too long to think about it. And you pack your bags and you go, and it does open up your world. Okay, you will no longer be in that circle. That ring around her will have been broken, and step out into the new world. All right, so I do feel your new chapter is going to revolve around a new way for money to come in. Okay, some form of work, partnership. It's something to do with work. Okay, how it applies to, like, it'll be, specifically different for every one of you. But overall, I feel like, if it's just you get a promotion, I don't know, you meet someone, literally, like you meet someone romantically, and they tell you, like, 2 months later, like, they have to move because of a job, and even though you guys just met, but, you guys are in love, and you're like, okay, let's do it. Like, I'll come with. But it, like, works out for you because it opens up your world. Like, I'm just telling you, there's something money, work-wise, that changes your life, okay? And I get with this, the Four of Pentacles, I look at this like, so she's holding on to her purse, right? She's holding on to her money, which is good to do, right? You don't want to spend frivolously all the time, right? And be in like crazy debt. But if you hold too tightly to something, you end up losing it because there's a lack of trust. Trust in the universe, trust in yourself, like what have you, doesn't matter. There's this lack of trust and you're holding on too tightly to it. It ends up hurting you later on. So, and this card comes in telling you, like, no, it's okay to give because you're going to end up receiving so much more. So that's what I get. You got someone, excuse me, could be, doesn't matter if it's male or female. I mean, they could be an earth sign. I don't want to say they're an earth sign because, I mean, earth signs are Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They very well could be. But they could be just well off, okay? Financially stable, right? They just have a good head on their shoulders, all right? So I don't want you to think like, oh, you're going to meet a Taurus or a Virgo or a Capricorn. No. Chances are, no. Just someone who is really like level-headed and just knows how to handle money well. So I feel like they're going to be well off and they're going to be able to like help you have a new life. And not simply like because, oh, you asked for it. Like, can you please help me do this? No. Like, to me, this is just on them. Like, simply because like they want to. They want to help you genuinely. Like, they care for you. They literally think like you're special, like the best person on this planet. I don't know. So I'm just saying, you've got someone new coming into your life, okay? Something to do with money, whether it's actually through work or maybe they just have money and they can help you. I like it. In the next 1 to 3 months, that's what I get. All right, let's pull a few from the angel dreams. Okay, actually, I am going to move you over. Okay. Amethyst, psychic abilities, behavior, patterns. Silver, goddess, insight. I get with this, be open to receive. That's the goddess, that's the divine feminine, being able to receive. Summer, taking action, fruition, intellect. Okay, so by the summer, guys, like I feel like this was a very direct message with this card. By the summer, which, okay, so 3 months out, what are we? We're nearing the end of February, right? So end of March, April, end of May. Month shy of summer. That's okay though, because you literally could meet someone in May, and for all you know, come summer, they're like, hey, do this instead. Move in with me. I'm going across country. Move in with me. So, just saying. By summer, things are going to be like, you're going to be like sort of in it. Like you're in your new chapter. Your new chapter is literally starting within the next 1 to 3 months. By summer, you're in that new chapter. You will have stopped looking back. I also feel, especially when I look at the amethyst card, well, both of these really, but because this, amethyst has psychic abilities, this one says insight. So I kind of feel like intuitively wise, you're just going to know, like when you meet this person, or you start something new, you're just going to know. It's just a knowing. That's clear cognizance right there. But like you're just gonna know. And I also feel like for some of you, it's not gonna apply for all of you. For some of you, whomever this person is, you're going to have a pretty strong psychic connection with them. Okay? Like they're gonna know what you're doing and thinking. You're gonna know the same, okay? Without guys having to tell each other. So I like that. So follow your intuition, okay? Like at all costs. Follow your intuition. I mean that. I also feel though, and I spoke about the divine feminine goddess energy, okay? So the divine feminine is receptive. The divine masculine is action oriented. So, we get caught up, especially in this society, especially here in New England, where we're just all go, 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 go. And I think over the past couple of years, a lot of us have been learning that lifestyle ain't working anymore. And I've known a lot of women that it's not working for anymore. So I see a lot of women learning how to be the divine feminine and allowing people to help her, whether it's romantically and from like a partner or just in general, like with work, like the woman has learned to like delegate and like, oh, you can do that, or sorry, that's not my job anymore. I cannot help you. Go ask someone else. Like to me, there's this power that has been coming up. So, and we all have divine masculine, divine feminine qualities in each and every one of us. It creates a balance. Sometimes that balance is unbalanced, okay? And we tend to be living from a space of like the opposite, the wounded, feminine or masculine. But I'm getting this type of divine feminine goddess energy, very receptive and open and allowing, things to be done for her, not to her, for her. So I feel like we can all adopt that a little bit. All right. So just saying that's going to be part of the transition into your new chapter. I like it. It's a good transition. Don't expect to like get it all right though every single day. Change can take time. All right, so let me move that over. Okay, I was kind of hoping cards were going to fall out. No, I need you. Okay. All right, let's see here. First one, 5, the storm. Don't be afraid of storms. Storms come in to hydrate the land, but to cleanse, purify, clear the air, right? It can, depending on the severity of the storm, the intensity of it, it can shake things up and blow things away, metaphorically out of your life. So if you find, this may only apply to a couple of you guys, remember this is a general reading, you may find that part of transitioning from one chapter of your life to another, it can involve, like, never mind letting go of like the work that you do or letting go of maybe where you live. It could involve letting go also just like of a friendship or of a relationship of some type. Okay, I had spoken about this a bit with book number one. So it could be just collectively that, you know, collectively we're all going through a change. We are. So, and some of us will experience change in different ways, and that's fine. But some of us are going to be experiencing change in very similar ways to other people. So just, I want to say, try not to fight it, okay? And I don't know why I have to say this, but so this is going to apply for really only one or two of you. But if you've been sort of feeling like, you know, someone you've known for a long time, could be a coworker, turned friend, or just a friend, what have you, or just, it could be a romantic relationship, someone you have known for a long time, that maybe you've been noticing things have been different between the two of you, like your dynamic, your vibration has been off. It may not seem or feel okay right now, but sometimes that's necessary. Sometimes people end up serving a purpose, right, for an extended amount of time, but then sometimes they end up separating to learn to go through experiences without that other person, only to end up coming back together like years later. Okay, like sometimes that has to occur, sometimes it does not. It's different for everyone. So I kind of feel like if you're already feeling that, if you're already sort of in that energy, I kind of want to say allow the change to keep occurring. 5 is all about change, all right? Neither good nor bad. Universe don't put those labels on things. Only we do. So that's what I get with that, is if you know something is falling away, allow it to fall away. Because you never know, it could come back to you and be even better the next time around. 38 or an 11, the turtle. Things moving slowly. Okay, you may find, I feel like I've been finding that the past couple months. I'm like, come on, universe, let's speed things along. Yeah, no. You're on universe this time. We all are. So slow and steady does win the race, though. Okay, if you move too quickly with something, like with a work project, because a lot of this does have to do with work and money. Okay, this is a very strong work career energy with these cards. So if you find though, like you're trying to like do things just really quickly, get things done, you're liable to miss like some important details or aspects or whatever. So if you take your time, you'll actually come into abundance faster. And that's also, here I spoke about the whole goddess feminine energy. Feminine energy is about taking time. The masculine is taking action. So that's fine. I mean, if you are masculine dominant and you want to, then go for it. Go for it. But maybe right now you are meant to learn to be a little more receptive than normal. But I feel like for maybe the women who are watching this, and I do feel the majority of my subscribers are female, but that's okay. Take your time, whether it's starting a new job, starting a new project, maybe looking for a new place to live, and then finding something, and like I just get this sense of allow time to take its time. Does that make sense? Like, I'm telling you, you will end up getting through through this much more easily. Yeah, 16-7, the sprout. Things are, you already planted seeds. You've been planting seeds for your new life, your new chapter that you are embarking on. So like literally seeds have already been planted. You know, when you garden, you plant the seeds, right? You do all the work to till up the land and plant and, put the dirt back down and, water and stuff. And yes, you have to, water obviously every now and again, unless it rains all the time where you are. But then you let the seeds and the earth do the work, right? You rest. And then you get the crops, you get the harvest. So I feel like you've already planted seeds. I feel like this is a message for me that I need to listen to. Okay, you've already planted the seeds. Let the universe continue to help it grow, because it's already started growing. It's already started. The sprout's there. It's already started. So don't mess that up, right? Don't pull up the dirt to see if it's really growing. Like, don't help it along. Don't do that. Don't do that. So that's what I feel like. You've already planted the seeds for what you want in your life, whether it's new love, new job, or money, new place to live, what have you, new car, what have you. You've already planted the seeds. Now be in that divine feminine energy and allow the universe to give it to you. Don't do any more work. Okay? Easier said than done, but I know. You got a new life. It's within the next 3 months, guys. Yours is right here. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Hope you guys enjoyed these messages. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Please, if you would, give this video a like, comment on it, share it, subscribe to my channel. Hope you all have a wonderful day. See you guys next time. Bye. Hello, book number 3. Welcome. Thank you for being here. So I've got 3 decks with me. I'm starting with the Light Seers Tarot. And then I have the Angel Dreams deck, which I haven't used in a while and I'm happy to. And the Natural Enchantments Oracle. Okay, so I'm going to pull a few cards from each. Wow, see, so for the books 1 and 2, cards fell out with this deck each time. Not this time. Maybe I'll do it for one of the other decks. Okay. So we're starting off here with 3 of Pentacles. A lot of work energy. This is overlapping from number 2's, messages. Work energy with this, but I like this because I'm seeing it like networking and collaboration. Also having fun is what I'm getting with this. And that, come on, like that makes work so much easier, right? If you're having fun doing it, and especially if you're with people, helping you out and enjoying the time. So yes, I like this. Good work, quality work. Okay, so some of you, part of your new chapter is going to involve a new line of work. Maybe even something you literally have never done before. Okay, so keep an open mind with that, because you're going to have people who help you. Okay, you're not going to have to go it alone, and I feel like we should not be going at it alone. Queen of Cups, I look at this like being in your power, having a lot of love to give. So some of you may actually be having a new love coming in, which is very nice. 2 of Pentacles. Okay, so more Pentacles. However, I look at this as like juggling or like doing, multitasking. Or doing more than one thing. Don't be afraid of doing more than one thing. I do more than one thing, guys. Like, I really do. So, having this YouTube channel, while I would love to make money from it, I am not at the moment. So, but I like making these videos. It's kind of a hobby of mine. So, YouTube channel, one thing I'm doing. I'm also a notary public of Massachusetts. That's 2 things. I just took a class to be a screen reader, story analyst. That's three things right there. Excuse me. I've gotten away from giving personal psychic readings to people. I really am only going to do that for like my friends and family right now. In the future, if I decide to open that up, to the rest of the world, and I will. But so that's kind of 3.5, 4 things. And also, last year I created my deck, right? Natural Enchantments Oracle. So I've been trying to sell this the whole time. So I'm doing multiple things. That's like 5 things right there. I'm doing multiple things. I can handle it. I'm a Sagittarius. I can handle it. Sagittarians can handle stuff like that. Not everyone can, okay? I'm just saying, not everyone can. But, so you could be doing more than one thing. That's okay though. That's okay. Because if each of those things, like honestly, if you like doing each of those things, if it brings you joy on some level, then yes, you should be doing it. If 1 or 2 of those things stresses you out, or you start feeling like you have to do it, like it became, more of an obligation versus a want, okay, then maybe you have to let that go. All right. So don't be afraid to get your hands dirty, to do more than one thing. If something really inspires you and sticks out to you, well, then go do it. Try it out for a few months. See if it works out. If it doesn't end up working out, okay, well, at least you know. And that's not bad. You're never going to have to wonder. All right? So I like these cards. I really do. I do think work is going to change for a lot of people. New line of work coming in. It could be something that even starts off as like a hobby, but then, because snowballs becomes into a career. That's not going to apply for everyone. Okay, so just literally, as always, take what resonates. Leave the rest. But so there is, however, a collaboration. Quite a lovely one at that. So I do feel like it's okay for you to work with others in some capacity, in some way, shape, or form. Okay, so keep that in mind. I'm going to pull a few from the Angel Dreams. I like that. There's some good energy there. There's loving energy, earthy and loving energy. Some of you may be meeting a water sign. Water signs are Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Don't hold tightly to that. Please do not hold tightly to that. But just, you're going to be with people, I feel like, who have a good emotional temperament, if that makes sense. Okay? So it makes it easier to work with them. Let's see. Ooh, you gotta come out. That one stuck out to me right away. Now I'm interested to see what that first card is. Red, passion, survival. So, how I literally just said a minute ago, talking about work or having a hobby or something, right? Doing something on the side that maybe becomes, a career or whatever. It doesn't have to. You literally could just have it as a hobby for the rest of your life, because if it brings you joy, then that's the purpose of it. You don't need to make money off of everything that brings you joy, guys. I just said guides. Yeah, you hear that, guides? I don't need to be making money off of everything that I like. So, and if I do, that's not a bad thing. Excuse me, but passion, survival. So this is root chakra energy. The root chakra does pertain to feeling secure, feeling grounded, yes, but it's at the base of your pelvis, very close to your lower back. Your lower back is all about financial security, specifically, just feeling safe and secure within your finances. And just having a good foundation, within your life, and knowing sort of where you want to go, and just being centered and grounded in that aspect. Okay. So some of you may have been working on that, right? And you may have been working on that, those type of issues, we'll say, feeling safe and secure with money and stuff like that, being stable and responsible. You may have been the past several months working on that issue. Well, it's going to really come into play over the course of the next couple months, and that's not a bad thing. Okay, you've taken what you've learned, and you'll be able to apply it. But so I feel though some of you are just, before the end of this year, you will be more financially grounded and stable and secure. You're ending a chapter now and starting a new one. So it's the unknown there's the unknown, that hallway between one door and another. You're in that hallway. Everyone's like, I feel like in a hallway right now. And that new door is literally about to open. But it's not a bad thing. It's just, when you're in the hallway, you don't know what's coming, right? You don't know what's behind that door. I don't know, turn your anxiety into excitement on that part, because I'd be like, ooh, let's take a look. It's temporary. The hallway is always temporary. Keep that in mind. Then we have here winter, which is appropriate because that's the season we're in. Reflection, transition, release. It just said, guys, we were transitioning, right? One door to another, but you're in the hallway, which is perfect actually for the season of winter right now, because winter in general, that is a time to pause and reflect. Everything outside is cold and bare and dead. Like it, you know what I mean? Like growth doesn't completely like seeds planted now. Like, well, no one really plants seeds in the wintertime here, at least here, because it's too cold to do so with the ground. So metaphorically, seeds planted in the wintertime is good, because come springtime, right? That's when the earth starts to flourish. That's when the seeds, the sprouts and whatnot come up. So right now, brainstorm, pause, meditate, reflect, think of what you want to accomplish in your next chapter. What do you desire? Okay? Think of like the baby steps. I want to say baby steps. Think of the baby steps you can take to get there. And then a month from now, because it'll be spring, you're going to find like, oh, you're moving forward. And you're moving forward fast. Okay? So keep that in mind. High Council, evolution, information, potential. I'm hearing the words, so the potential and limitless. So I look at this like, yeah, man, reach for the stars. Like whatever it is you want to accomplish. If you want to go move, if you want to literally start a completely new career, like which you are anyway. We already spoke about the three, if I can pick them up with one hand, I can't. Right, these three cards, all about work anyways. So the news coming in, but I feel like it's like, don't be afraid. Like if you think you can take something a step further, then my God, take it that step further. No one will be stopping you except for you. Like that's literally it. People could tell you like, oh, I don't think you'd be good at that. Okay, well that's on them because that's what they think. But then what do you think? Because it's your life to live, not theirs. So really, you would actually be the only one stopping you, not them. Opinions don't stop people. Not if you let it. So I do also feel though with evolution information, some of you right now, especially wintertime, I know a lot of people who have like been sick and stuff like that. A lot of people are getting, I feel like, upgrades and updates. Okay, so a lot of us are getting downloads, information downloads, and as part of our evolution as humans right now, spiritual beings having a human experience. But so I feel like right now, that was prime time, we are evolving. I feel like on a personal level, you are evolving, okay? That's evolution occurs when you go from one chapter to another, all right? So, because we know some books have really long chapters. Some books have really short chapters, all right? And every book, every one of you is different. So I like that. So we're still in winter, okay, right? We still have like a month left of winter. So if you want to keep planting seeds, that's fine. I suggest you connect with as many people as you can. Even if it just means like on social media, whether it's here on YouTube, whether it's Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn. I just created a LinkedIn account. I don't care where, okay? I feel like this right now it's good to connect with others because that's gonna help you out come spring, okay? Yes, I like that. Okay, I'm gonna pull a few. Move that over. I'm gonna pull a few from the Natural Enchantments Oracle. 4 of you. Okay. Yep. Book 1 had 4 cards from one pile. Book 2 had 4 cards from one pile. You also get 4 cards. 40 or 4, rain. Yeah, man. So there was a message like this, I think, with the other 2 books. Releasing. Clearing out what no longer serves you. I mean, this card here, the winter card, the bottom word is release. So, doing just that, okay? Letting go of your old life, old relationship, old residence. For some of you, this will literally, like old job. Some of you, this is literally going to apply, like all actual areas of life. For others, it's just, one aspect of your life. And that's fine. Right? Because everyone has their own timing with things. So there is the sense of just something you got to release. You got to release something, a relationship, or maybe you got to sell things you have in your home. Like there's this sense of letting go. And, with the rain, I do also feel that it can be a very emotional time for some of you, not for all of you. Some of you take change in stride and it's fine. Some of you hold tightly and will cry, have a temper tantrum, along the way. However you need to release. No judgment, dude. Like, have at it. Whatever makes you feel better at the end of the day. So just something to think about, that don't be surprised if through the process of this, some aspect of letting go, moving from one chapter to another, you physically, you shed tears. All right. 15 or a 6, grounding. Yeah, so get yourself outside if you can. I mean, right now it's foggy outside, but it's warm out. I think it's almost 60 degrees. It's all right. Come Friday, we're going to have a snowstorm. Welcome to New England. So while the weather is nice, get yourself outside if you can, just to kind of help emotionally bring you to a much more comforting space. Plus, it'll help with any anxiety or survival instincts that may be kicking in for you. All right? If you can allow yourself just to ground and just to be, literally just be, it will help you. Some of you do need to incorporate more green into your diet, is actually what I get also with that card. Random. More green. 41, being uprooted. Or it's a 5 card, 41 or a 5. Yeah. So change. I mean, this is literally a tree fell over, right? It was completely uprooted and I was like, ooh, I'm taking a picture. It was a big tree, so I really could only fit this amount in the card. So yeah. That's a change, all right. Storms can do that, right? Usually a storm has rain. It can do that. So change is upon you guys. I like it. I say go with it. Some of you are going to actually be moving. That is what I feel strongly with that card. Some of you are going to be moving. Whether you're moving just down the street to the next town, across the state, or across the country. It's going to be different for every one of you. You're moving. You're moving. Calling it right now. Next chapter is going to involve moving. You may not move right away. You may find that you start talking about it a few months from now. But then the action of it doesn't come into play until, summer or fall. That's okay. You're going to still be moving though. And it's going to be freaking awesome. 25 or 7, the mushroom. Dude, it's going to be magical. Wherever you move, look at all this. Dude, there's a lot of green in these cards. I mean, I created the deck. I should know. But the fact that, not all my cards have green in it, and the fact that, literally, I picked out 4 cards that have all the green. All the green. Do you see that? All of it. So, I already spoke about work, right? Change of work, and that's kind of how your change is coming in. Green also relates to the heart chakra. The heart chakra is green, it's also pink. So while yes, some of you do need to incorporate more green into your diet, that's fine. This move could involve love. Either you move and then you find love, like it's boom boom, like you move and then like 1 week later, boom boom. Or it's like you meet love, and it's possible you meet love through new work. So when this Queen of Cups is coming in from, I look at this card and I just see love with this card, okay? So, and then that love is what helps you to change your life. And is like, hey, move in with me. And you may or may not have a hard time letting go, especially if like, oh, you know, maybe, I don't know why, but literally like my camera just stopped recording. So maybe you could be moving across country. So I apologize for that. So that could be scary and you'll need to release. It's gonna be magical. I don't know, man. I like it. This new change that's coming in for you. Beautiful. It's beautiful. It's magical. That's what I want to say with that. Magical. That's the word that comes to my mind, and I'm going to stick with it. Plus, a 25 reduces to a 7. 7's a lucky number. So, yep. I like it. Embark on this change. If someone asks you to move, say yes. Say yes. Even if it scares you, say yes. All right. I'm going to finish this up. I'm going to stop this because I don't know what's going on with my camera. I don't want to get like another note, another thing popping up saying like the recording stopped. No idea. No idea. So thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed these messages. If you would, please give this video a like, thumbs up. What else do I say? Share it with others. Subscribe to my channel. I would absolutely love it. Thank you guys. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.